Hey, it's Craig. You may recognize me as Stuttering Craig from way back in the old internet days. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for finding me on this channel somewhere on the internet. Hello. I've been a little silent the last little bit. I got a little sick, had to go to the hospital, had some stomach pains. It's okay. Nothing got ripped out or torn out. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just relax. It's okay. Hey, speaking of okay, thanks to the super thankers from the last video. Greatly appreciate your support. That would be Backyard TARDIS, thank you very much. Shane Bentley, thank you, Shane. Jerry, thank you very much. Lauren, greatly appreciate your continued support. And Travis as well. Today we're taking a look at the top 10 cartoon characters from way back in the old ScrewAttack days. I do not remember this list at all. But this does seem like a list that that we would have done. This is probably, I don't know, probably 2000. I don't know. I legitimately don't even know who's on this one. It's definitely me because I remember doing this list. I just don't remember what it entailed. So you may or may not see me later this week. Probably not. I am actually going on vacation with my family, which is horrible timing because I'm way behind in videos and such. So do me a favor. Would you share this video with a friend so we can maybe, I don't know, let people know that I exist and continue to grow just a little bit more every single day. Usually I do videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I would not expect to see me for about a week after this because going on vacation with the fam, which is going to be super fun because it's summer and stuff. Although it costs 3 times as much as it previously did last year. So let's watch a video. Let's go. This is the top 10 cartoon games from ScrewAttack. Woo! Let's go. Oh, man.
Now look, if there was one thing that pretty much everyone can agree on, it would be that cartoons are awesome. Now, whether they're...
As I've aged, they are, I know that there are adult cartoons. Some people like to call them, I don't know, anime or whatever. I would think anime is more like teenager cartoon, right? Like anime is, you know, it's like this this forbidden thing that was once forbidden that now is in the last 20 years has become cool because it's from Japan. I don't know. I've never got into anime outside of like Voltron, which I didn't know was called anime. I just thought it was like a cartoon that looked cool. I don't know. I know I'm not alone in that.
Part of the Disney afternoon or something the dudes at Funimation have dreamt up, there's one thing that those awesome cartoons probably have in common. They've made their way to video games.
Not to date this video at all, but I did see the Beavis and Butthead trailer for the new video or new movie. Looks kind of freaking great. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to see what they do.
So we've gone through and played literally every single cartoon-based video game ever and somehow managed to narrow it down to the best 10. But in addition to our one game per franchise rule, we're also throwing out all movies. Only TV shows in this list. Got it? Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig.
What the hell was that about? Also, there's not a chance in hell we played every single cartoon game ever.
For ScrewAttack's top 10 cartoon video games.
Number 10.
This is everything.
Yeah, let's go. What a great game to start.
With a game with Mickey Mouse in it. A bright, colorful, imaginative game that takes
Oh, what an outstanding game.
In Magical Quest, Mickey's got some cool outfits with powers to change into, but I think more games should actually institute Mickey's regular method of attacking. Sure, we've seen jumping on heads hundreds of times, but have you ever seen someone so pissed they literally take their enemy and just spin them away? Big ol' bitch! Genius!
All right, outstanding game. One of the best. Had Mega Man elements to it where you're switching between outfits and such after you beat certain things and you can unlock the costumes and stuff. Like legitimately one of my favorite games. Now, apparently they made 2 or 3 of those games are sequels over in Japan, which apparently those are great too, and you can play as Donald Duck. I think I've seen some gameplay of it. I would love to go and play the sequels to Magical Quest. I don't know if there's a translated version of them where I could actually understand what they're talking about, but that legitimately is one of my favorite games ever. So I love that game.
Number 9.
You know, it's pretty sad. I don't know if a lot of kids today have any idea who Popeye is. All right, just to get you guys caught up. You know how everyone loves Chuck Norris nowadays? Well, Popeye was like Chuck Norris way before Chuck Norris delivered his first roundhouse. And he's got way bigger biceps. Anyways, the game is straight up old school arcade. Simple and to the point. Catch that winch's olive oil's hearts while avoiding Brutus until you get the spinach and you bitch slap him off the screen. Just like the cartoon.
Okay, so I absolutely vehemently disagree with the order already. We are 2 entries in, and I can tell you that Popeye is not a very good game. And what the hell were we thinking? What a bunch of idiots.
Number 8.
Now
Yeah, here we go.
That is way overlooked. The Bucky O'Hare cartoon is all about a green rabbit in a cape and his crew fighting evil toads. In the just as overlooked NES game, you're pretty much trying to save that crew, and after you do, each member is now playable. It's pretty sweet stuff. While the game is really good, I think we may be giving it some extra points because of its crazy-ass theme song.
Bucky! Captain Bucky
Bucky O'Hare. Yeah, toads beware. Okay, yeah, absolutely, man. How fun is that? I'm surprised. I bet at this point we hadn't fully had an opportunity to dig into the Bucky O'Hare arcade game, which the Bucky O'Hare arcade game was, I think, better than the NES game, but I don't think it was readily available as the NES game was. So, interesting.
Number 7.
Speaking of catchy theme songs, taking cues from Super Mario Bros. 3, Tiny
do,
Toons on the
yeah.
NES had you return to Acme Acres as you try to follow the plans of that little dick face Montana Max. Well, you may be asking yourself, hey Craig,
Nope.
what about those sweet bonus stages and better graphics on the Super Nintendo game? Yeah, those things are nice, but the NES game was way more fun, and graphics don't exactly make the games more fun, do they? No. No, they don't. Are you listening, developers? No. No, they don't.
Man, that's that was a common theme with a lot of our content was graphics don't necessarily make the game better, right? And you saw that with that entry there too. But the Tiny Toon games were pretty legit. The NES games, the Super Nintendo games, the Genesis games, those were legit, like very good video games that were good for the time. Nowadays, you'd be like, oh, they suck. But yeah, those were fun games. Oh man, outside of Popeye, we're doing pretty good.
Number 6.
Sure, it was originally a comic. Yeah.
There we go.
X-Men has also had a cartoon or two.
Check out the gameplay recording of the screen. Very rare in the ScrewAttack days because you couldn't capture it anywhere. You couldn't. This was not on Xbox Live at the time.
One of them spawned this beast. This was one of the premier arcade games back in the day, and is still a blast to play. So, what made it so cool? 4 players? Yeah, it had it. But if you got really lucky, you found a 6-player version. That's right, you and 5 other friends got to play this game at one time.
Yes.
Wait, who am I kidding? Unless it was like a birthday party or
Oh my God! Listen to this music. It's outstanding.
something.
Oh,
Who went to the arcade with 5 of their friends? That means you're playing with 5 strangers kicking some juggernaut ass. Video games don't encourage social activity.
and the crazy thing about that is I didn't even mention the dual screen action of the 6 players. There's 2 screens side by side with there. That was such a cool thing. You didn't see that in arcade games. Man, the music of that was so good. And I guess we didn't mention the which was a thing we started at MagFest, which I think it's still going. I don't know. I haven't been to MagFest in 5, 8 years, 10 years. I don't know. It's been forever, but I'm sure they're still screaming the stupid Colossus yell.
Number 5.
Definitely one of the most overlooked
Oh,
games
man.
on Super Nintendo had
What
to
a good
have been
one.
The Adventures of Batman and Robin. It was made by Konami, and we know they pretty much owned the Super Nintendo in the 90s.
This
for
was
that matter,
great,
right?
man.
So it had incredible 16-bit music, all the regular Batman power-ups that you could toggle on or off depending on the mission, and the best thing about it, it was hard. Like, kids saw this on TV, went out to buy it, popped it in, and later returned it because it was too hard. Yeah, even if you thought the cartoon sucked, this is still definitely worth picking up. It's great.
Okay, I think there was a little nostalgia with that one because I owned that game growing up. I actually owned the physical cart. I think my brother Brad actually got that for a birthday or something. We owned it, and I played that game a ton growing up. I love that game, and that game gets drastically overlooked. Man, okay, we're 3.5 minutes into this thing, and there's still 7.5 minutes left to go on this list. I am very curious as to what's about to happen here. Huh, interesting.
Number 4.
Now, the first
Oh,
thing I
Chip
think
and Dales,
about
let's
when Chip and Dales
go!
on the NES is 2 players simultaneously. If your friend sucks, you can literally pick them up and carry them. Pick it over here, you suck. The second is that sexy mouse gadget, meow, always fixing stuff. And the third is that catchy theme song. Oh yeah, everybody, come on! Chip and Dales, rescue rain. Chip and Dales, when there's danger. This song will be in your head all day and night because of Sing Along with Craig. God.
Okay. Okay. So what's amazing about that is I'm sure that was a good idea in principle, and that type of stuff added so much little I don't know, little personality to it, right? The little Bob and Craig head and stuff. I don't remember doing that, but I don't regret doing it at all because, why would you regret doing something that's stupid and fun? But that was definitely done in one take. Definitely done in one take. Hence the because the reaction at the end, God, that was legit. That was a legit reaction. It was like, God, what am I doing?
I swear to the good man.
Woo, DuckTales!
Anyone who worked on this game, I'll give them a hug. And won't let go. Yeah, it's gonna get really uncomfortable.
No.
DuckTales is 100% what the NES is all about. A game that is so good it actually received the very first video game vault ever done, then it was revisited another time by the nerd in another video game vault. And you know what? We should probably go back and talk about this a third time. I want to hug Scrooge McDuck.
You know what I love about that entry? Is that it used the Himalayan theme as opposed to the moon theme, which is what people would most expect from a DuckTales entry, would be the moon theme music, because the moon theme music is the best. But the Himalayan theme music, that's a dark horse contender for some of the best NES music, at least for me. I love the Himalayan theme in DuckTales. Outstanding.
Number 2.
There have been lots.
Woo, man, we are on fire now. So far, our list pretty good outside of Popeye. What the hell?
And you know what? A lot of them have been really, really good. But can you really beat the best beat 'em up?
Yeah.
No, you can't. Now, this game's been featured a lot in ScrewAttack Top 10, so as opposed to just talking about how great it is again, here's a montage of Michelangelo throwing foot soldiers at the screen with kitten heads.
Yeah. There we go. Love it. This Nick had to have done this. This is definitely a Nick thing. That's outstanding, man. I'll tell you what. Our musical cues on these entries, like maybe just because I love this music, that's why it's in it. But our musical cues are top notch.
The old
Love
animated recap before we get to number 1. And number 10, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Number 9, Popeye. Number
So
8,
far,
Bucky.
really enjoying this list. Like it's been fun to watch. I wasn't so sure about reacting to this one, but this one's been really fun and really good. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What would be added today? The kitty cats. Yeah, please let me know down in the comments below what you think should be added to list or removed or whatever. I always love to read your comments. I read every single one. As I said, your super thanks are much appreciated. Excited to see this number 1 here. And the second half of this. We're only halfway through this video. What is going on here?
Number 1.
Oh man, has there ever been a cartoon that's been drugged through the do anything to make a buck ringer?
Gotta
like
be the
Simpsons?
arcade game,
I mean,
right?
Loads of Simpsons have been out there, and let's be honest, unlike Turtles games, most of them have been absolute crap-tastic. Bart
Okay.
vs. the World, Bart vs.
Definitely.
Radioactive Man,
Definitely
that
the arcade.
piece of camel poop wrestling monstrosity on the PlayStation. Ugh! But all is forgiven because of one simple arcade title. I
Yep,
think it's safe to
okay.
say that everyone remembers the first time they had the chance to play with Homer, Bart, Lisa, and Marge in her giant vacuum. It is so much fun. But who would have thought that a game that came out during the height of arcades would have actually been outlasted by the cartoon it was based on? If you actually own the stand-up arcade game, lucky you. That is so great. The only complaint about
This is clearly ripped footage from YouTube at the time, which ripping footage from YouTube was extremely hard to do back then.
Simpsons arcade game needs more Duffman.
Oh yeah, nice. I'm curious as what's gonna finish here. What do we have here after this? Is this just a long, poor export? Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's hilarious. It's all just the game trailer slate. Well, there you go. Okay, nice. Well, that's it. Pretty good list. Pretty good list right there. Lots of little inside jokes. Lots of quality logic behind it. But once again, I made the list 10, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. I don't even know how long ago that was. So I will say I enjoyed that one. That was good to go back on. Let's see. Cartoons that I think should potentially be added right now based off that list. I My first thought was like Scott Pilgrim, but that would go against the list because that was based off a movie or a comic, and these were based off TV shows. So man, that'd be an interesting list to go back and do. Is just a top 10 cartoons based off all cartoons. That'd be pretty fascinating to do. Which are there many Yeah, I guess there's that Nickelodeon fighting game now that's coming out, or that is out, or something that's kind of like a Smash Brothers game. There's a lot of cartoons that I honestly have no idea because I'm an adult and I don't watch kids' cartoons outside of like what my 8 and 10-year-old daughters watch. But so I don't know, Paw Patrol. I guess Paw Patrol, that's like 3 and 4-year-olds. Let's go with that Paw Patrol. If you're a parent and you know Paw Patrol, let me know in the comments. You know that Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, get there on the double. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Maybe, whenever you're in trouble. Man, it's been a long time since Paw Patrol's legit. Love me some Paw Patrol. All right, look, like I said, you guys may not see me for a week or so, maybe a week, 10 days. So do me a favor, give this episode a thumbs up, share it with somebody. We can get the view counts up, get the subscriptions up, and keep on rolling and growing just a little bit more. Hopefully YouTube doesn't destroy me for missing a few days of content. Ugh. Sorry about that. Okay. I may actually do another video. I have this hypothetical idea where I come up with a hypothetical and it's more of a discussion and we talk about it in the comments because I have this funny hypothetical which I'd love to hear your thoughts on. So if you'd like to hear that, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do that as a video, like a standalone video while I'm on vacation and just film it from my phone because that's really all I need. So guys, have an excellent day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.